Today we're going to be talking about the surface area of pyramids. So again, we are finding the area of each face or side and adding those together. So the area of the base was the bottom. That's where the pyramid sits. That's always going to be the base of the pyramid. The lateral faces are all of the other sides that go up to the point. So as we take a look at a few of those, it says, what is the surface area of a square pyramid with a base side length of 9 and a slant height of 7? So when it's talking about a square pyramid, that is telling us that the base of the pyramid is a square. The side lengths are 9. And then it says the slant height is 7 centimeters. So the slant height goes from the base, meets the top of the triangular point, and meets the base at a right angle. So we know that there is a base, and there are 4 triangular sides. So we're going to say side 1, 2, 3, and 4. So to find the area of this square base, we multiply the length times the width. The side, since these are triangles, we know that is base times height divided by 2. And all of these triangles are going to be the same since all sides of the base are the same. Now we can start multiplying. 9 times 9 is 81. 9 times 7 is 63 divided by 2, which is going to be 31.5. So we're going to have 31.5 for each of these. And then to find the total surface area, we go ahead and add. So 5, 10, 15, and 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 8 and 3 is 11, 14, 17, and 20. Remember to bring your decimal point straight down. So the surface area of this square pyramid is 207 centimeters squared. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. So with this next one, it says, what is the surface area of the regular pyramid at the right? So when it's talking about a regular pyramid, it means that all sides of the base are the same length. So all sides of this triangle are going to be 6 feet. That would make it an equilateral triangle. So all sides of that base are the 6 feet. So for this, we know that we have a base, which is a triangle, with a base of 6 and a height of 5.2. So 6 times 5.2 divided by 2. We have 3 sides this time because triangles have 3 sides. So we have 3 lateral faces. So side 1, 2, and 3 that are also all triangles. So since this is a regular pyramid, all of those sides are going to be the same. So 6 by 10 divided by 2. Remember, base times height divided by 2 for all of your triangles. Now we're going to multiply those and add. So go ahead and give that a try and come back when you're finished. All right, as you can see here, I have worked at my calculations, as you should have as well. 6 times 5.2 is 31.2. When we divide by 2, we get 15.6. 6 times 10 is 60, divided by 2 is 30. All 3 of those sides are the same. When we add these again, lining up those decimal points, and we end up with 105.6 feet squared. So that is the surface area of this triangular pyramid. Now, if we look at number 3, Number 3 says, in example 3, one bundle of shingles covers 32 square feet. How many bundles would you buy to cover the roof? So we are finding the surface area of this roof and figuring out how many bundles of shingles we'll need if each one covers square feet. So the first thing we need to do is we need to find the number of square feet we are talking about. Well, think about the roof. This roof is shaped like a pyramid, but we're not putting shingles on that base. We're only putting shingles on those lateral sides. So we're going to find the area of all 4 lateral sides since this is a square. So 18 times 15 divided by 2 for each of those sides. Now, I would simplify and know that 18 divided by 2 is 9. So I could multiply 15 by 9 to find my answer. So 15 by 9 is 135. So when I add 135 plus 135 plus 135 plus 135, you should end up with 540 square feet. Now, if each bundle of shingles costs 32 square feet, how can we figure out how many bundles we need? We're going to need to take this amount, which is our surface area of our roof, and divide it by the number of square feet that each bundle can cover. So 540 divided by 32. We know that 32 can't go into 5, but it can go into 54 one time. 32 times 1 is 32, and we subtract to get 22. Bring down your 0, and 32 can go into 226 times. 32 times 6 is 192. Don't forget to borrow when you're subtracting. So 10 take away 2 is 8. 21 take away 19 is 2. Now, since this doesn't come out evenly, we could either write this as a mixed number, or we can add a decimal and a 0 and keep dividing. 32 can go into 280 8 times, and 32 times 8 is 256. Again, we borrow to subtract. We're left with 24. 32 goes into 240 7 times. 32 times 7 is 224. We have 16 left over. And 32 can go into 160 5 times, which will now come out evenly. Remember to bring your decimal point up when you are finished. So we have 16.875 bundles. Now, in the context of my question, does this answer make sense? How many bundles should you buy to cover the roof? Well, we're going to need 16.875 to cover our square feet. But can we buy 16.875 bundles of shingles? Since we cannot, we would need to buy the next closest number, which would be 17. So we would need 17 bundles of shingles to cover this roof.